It says, "Hello, Jess. I'm desperately in need of advice from you and your sisters because I'm at a point where I literally am ready to commit murder. Pardon me for my long submission. I'm Jeffrey. I live in Canada. I was in a long distance relationship with my ex for 4 years. Now, though it was a long distance relationship, I tried my very best to ensure that our relationship was on the right track. When we were dating, I visited Ghana every 3 months just to be with her. I was able to secure a visa for her so she could also visit me in Canada. We had a very loving relationship until out of the blue, she asked for a breakup and I was devastated. I pleaded with her to give me another chance if I had wronged her unknowingly. She said I had done nothing wrong and that she just was not interested in the relationship any longer. I contacted her sister, asked her to plead on my behalf, but to no avail. I took it hard, but respected her decision and moved on. We broke up in 2016, so I decided to remain single, so I'll be able to concentrate on my studies. I was a student pilot back then, and I had just under 22 months to pass out as a commercial pilot. I'm now 33 years old, gainfully employed with a reputable airline and ready to settle down, but my ex won't let me breathe. She's already caused 2 breakups, and I'm not willing to let her cause a third one. She reached out to me for months now, trying to get back with me. I've told her in no uncertain terms that I'm no longer interested in her after all these years, but she will not listen. She's been posting old pictures of our time together on social media, especially on Facebook and Instagram, tags me, captions them to make it look like we're still together, which led 2 wonderful ladies to break up with me because they thought I was involved with another woman. I blocked her everywhere I could, thinking that that would make her stop. But she continues to post photos and tags my friends, which automatically appears in my timeline. I've warned her several times without number to stop messing up my life, but it keeps getting worse. She says all she wants is a reunion with me and believes that we're meant to be together, hence she will not give up on me that easily. I want to confront her, and considering how angry I am, I might turn physical because I've had it up to my neck. Please advise me, Jessica. How do I solve this issue because this witch is driving me nuts? Whew. Whew. Okay. Olivia, coming to you. Talk to me.
Wow. So, sweetheart, you know what? Don't allow this girl to take the better out of you. Don't make her turn you into something that you're not. And I don't like the fact that you're talking about getting so angry that you might do something. Today, there's been such terrible news. There's always such terrible news about abuse and stuff like that. And you're not like that. So just be you. Now, moving on. Okay, I think that it's very important every time you begin a relationship to let your partners know ahead of time that this was what your past used to look like. This girl is haunting you. She's been such a nightmare. Give them, just like you've explained things to us, for us to understand you here and now. That's the same way you need to explain to a potential partner, a potential wife. Let them know that this is the history and this is what has happened. So when they see a message pop up on Facebook, they know. Okay, but if you don't let them know and then all of a sudden there's some girl who is popping up stuff on your timeline, then it's like, oh, hold on, like what's going on? Because, however you want to look at it, people are constantly healing. Whoever it is that you decided to be in a relationship with, you don't know how many relationships they've been in. You don't know how their hearts have been broken. And every time this thing happens, it will be like a reality check for them, whereby they start wondering, okay, can I trust you or can I not? And now people don't have time. People are in a hurry to love and to be loved in return. So this girl has no right to do these things to you, to make you feel like this, to make you feel agitated. So you try to block her as many times. What she wants is your attention. Sweetheart, trust me, the day you get married, I think that will be the end. Don't give her your attention at a time of day. Don't give her the attention she's so desperate for. What I will do if I were you is to completely ignore her. She wants your attention. Don't give it to her. She doesn't deserve it. Focus on building new relationships. Focus on a new relationship. Focus on giving it 110, being as transparent as you can, as possible. And let whoever it is who is coming into your life know exactly what happened. And then it will help define things better in the future. And then their confidence in you will be guaranteed. And constantly let the person you're in a relationship know that you can be trusted. Be an open book to them, talk to them a lot more, and ensuring that your relationship is the best. Okay, so once you do that, Charlie, it's like you're focused, you're moving on with your life, because now every time you get angry and you respond, she's like, yes, I finally have your attention. Yes, yeah, definitely mine. She's probably sending you text messages, doing this to irritate you and to anger you. Don't give her the time of day or the luxury. She would continue. Focus on your life. Focus on doing better for yourself. Focus on getting that right, perfect fit for yourself and move on. With time, she'll realize that, Charlie, what she's doing now is not getting the effect she's looking for. And I think you can take it from there. Don't invest your energy in getting upset. I don't think she's worth it.
Right.
I don't.
And certainly not for you to commit murder as well. That will be the worst decision you'll ever make. Gail.
This lady sounds deranged, like depressed, manic, all those, words. It's like, and now whatever she's doing is also pushing you almost over the edge. And so I think I will not even ask you to go near her, because from the way you're sounding, it's like you're so upset and you actually talked about committing murder. Who knows what's going to happen when you see her like physically. So what I think is that I think this lady needs help. From the way she's sounding, because someone has said, I don't want you. You are tagging him everywhere. He blocked you. Now you're going through his friends. So it's like, I don't think she's even aware of what she's doing. It's like, I have to get this guy back. For whatever reason, I don't know, because you broke up with the guy out of the blue without any, like any tangible reason, like you told the guy. So suddenly you want to get back to him. I have a feeling she's that type of people who just feel they need to be attached to somebody. I don't know, because maybe you broke up with a guy for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe the distance, but he said he was visiting you. He got a visa for you. And he got a visa for you to come see him. So I think to him, he did his best to make sure you guys spent time together, and out of the blue, you didn't want him. I don't know why she maybe she felt they were not connected. I don't know. So it's hard to really come from that angle. Yeah, but you've left. It's been how many years? You did whatever it said. Now suddenly, this guy hasn't changed. He's not grown any horns. He's not changed from what you knew him. So how come you now want him back? So I feel like it's beyond wanting him. I think I don't know, maybe she feels...
I think she met someone else.
Maybe, and then it didn't work out. So she's like, okay, let me just... Some people, when they break up with you and they want to get back to you, it's not because it's you. It's because someone...
disappointed them.
Yeah, so like, hey, this is my fallback guy or something. Let me just go back. Because sometimes when they get back to you, they still do the same things they do. And you're like, why are you back?
Right.
What are you back here for? So I think maybe she's sick. There's really something, because I'm looking beyond just wanting the guy back. He doesn't want you anymore.
Right.
Look at what he called her a witch. So that tells how much like you've gotten under his skin.
Right.
Do you want to date somebody who feels that way about you? I don't think so. You are still not thinking. I think she needs help. I don't know. There's something wrong with her somewhere. So if I were the guy, don't go near her. You've known her for too long enough. Maybe you know her parents. Or someone who you think can take care of that. That's not his business, but he could go and tell them that this is what she's doing, making things uncomfortable for him, because there's nothing he can do to stop her, even if he gets married. If she still wants to come after him, come after his new partner, she can do that. People do all kinds of crazy stuff just to say, hey, if I can't have you, nobody else can. So he needs to nip that thing in the bud. Talk to her parents or whoever can take care for help. He needs to sort that one out.
Right.
Because whether you get married, that one there, so what? You might even go and live in space. You're still on the planet, right? So he needs to take care of that. He has to. Now she's going through his friends.
Right.
I'm even scared sitting here.
Yeah,
it's scary.
It's creepy.
It's creepy. People do all kinds of. You hear people kill people just because, hey, I mean, like, what's this guy's name? O.J. Simpson? You know, someone else had. People do crazy stuff. He shouldn't take it lightly. No.
All right, Sabby, what do you think about this particular message?
Jeffrey, I want you to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. And I want you to reframe how you see the situation. And what I mean by that is work on changing how you see the situation. Right now, this woman has control over your thoughts, over your joy, over your feelings. You did everything according to what you wrote to us, so we can only go according to what you wrote to us. You saw her every 3 months, you got the visa. The assumption is, had this relationship continued, this would have been someone you married. She made the choice. No one put a gun to her head. She made the choice that she did not want to be with you anymore. I want you to understand that you are dealing with a desperate individual. A desperate individual where life has showed her flames. Has showed her flames, and now she's trying to go back to what she feels and what she felt was a great guy and a great relationship. She will not take no for an answer because she feels you are her last hope. You're dealing with a desperate individual. But understand something. The same way that you have written everything that you've written to us, what you did, how you felt about her, and she left you. All you have to do to sort this problem out is from the moment, as the ladies have said, from the moment you meet somebody else that you're into, be transparent and tell the truth. Listen, I had the situation. I dated a guy for 10 years. At least 3 to 4 times a year, he posts my picture on Facebook. He writes about how much he loves me. He's even written, "This is my wife." What? And in the beginning, my friends would be like, "What the hell, Sabi? Tell us, who the hell is this?" But at this point, I was like, calm down. He's a psycho. He's probably broke. He's out of money. He's trying to find a way back. He probably doesn't have a place to live. So just know, if you see anything on my page that comes from this nigga, you're a liar. So nobody else. I mean, there was something, I think, a few weeks ago. He tags me. I don't respond. It doesn't bother me because I understand about what I'm dealing with. I understand. The same person who tags me just had twins. Same guy I'm talking to you about had twins 2 months ago with another person. What?
Wow.
And so it's very simple. Don't be emotional about this. Talk to your friends and talk to the woman or the woman that you meet about it. People that understand you and love you will believe you. Keep it moving. Don't respond to her. Don't answer her. Listen, that's why we have block. Just block every time, new number. Block. Every time, block. What she does has nothing to do with you. Let me tell you something. We as human beings have our own agendas when we come out into this world. You can either engage in it or you can't. You want to be happy. From what I'm reading about you, you want to be happy. When you love, you're attentive, you're engaging. So just be very transparent with the next woman you meet. Let them know what's going on. If you're even luckier and she sent you messages, you've got proof. And I'm not saying you have to prove because you're a bad guy, but if someone doesn't know you, right, they have to feel confident in the relationship. So if you've gotten SMSs or messages from her, show that. Don't engage with her. Don't be mad. There's nothing to be mad about. You're dealing with a desperate person who wants to live in Canada and be with her person, who's willing to just be with you even if she's no longer in love with you. Because let me tell you something. After all these years, this chick doesn't know you, nor is she in love with you. But life has kicked her in the ass. So now she's going, woo, let me go to what I know, and I'm actually going to force him and make him love me again. And so you keep on giving her the ammunition she needs. Just ignore. I'm telling you about something that I go through every 3 months, like clockwork. It's okay. Don't worry about it, my brother. Just keep doing you. Don't respond. Meet the love of your life, let them know what's going on, and keep it moving. You're in 2 different countries. She's just trying to weigh you down. Keep it moving. You're okay. You're okay. You're dealing with a psycho who's probably just desperate. Whatever she does is whatever she does. It has nothing to do with you. Keep it moving. But don't get yourself into a place where now you want to be violent or you want to do things. How is she affecting your life? Yes, she's got stuff on social media. She's tagging your friends. But other than that, how is she affecting your life on a daily basis? Keep living your best life. You did everything you could in that 4 years to be with her. She made a decision. And so now you're making yours.
Very well said. Sometimes it can be very disconcerting when you have someone like that in your life, who wouldn't take no for an answer and would pester you with incessant calls and messages.
Visits.
I've had to change my phone number once.
Wow.
Trust. Like it is so not a cool position to be in. So I understand his frustration, but let me piggyback on what Sabi said and re-echo that because I believe in that too. You can't control what happens around you to you. But you can control how you
respond to it
and respond to it. You understand? So I'm with Sabi when she says, you know what? Just ignore, like move on. That shit sailed a long time ago, and you shouldn't let it still influence your future. So my guy, just calm down and ignore her completely. If she adds you on some number, block her. Adds you on Telegram, block her. WhatsApp, block her. SMS, I mean, wherever you can block, just become the king of blockers. Email, block her, put her on spam. Like it's really not that deep, and move on, because you're a good guy, man. I'm sure there are women watching the show right now who are like, ooh, pilot and all that. Like,
so what if she gets violent? How about that?
How? She's in Ghana. He's in Canada. Violent.
She's never gonna come home.
Oh, Masa, forget that thing. He can report her to immigration and make sure that she never even steps foot in Canada, if assuming she has the option to.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much for watching Sister Sister on your favorite Citi TV. Now, don't forget, if you want some more exciting content, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel. We call it the Citi Tube. And don't forget to click on the bell to receive notifications for fresh updates. Sister Sister, every Friday at 9 p.m. only on Citi TV.